Every time I start a new stream, I have to always double check the new items I've unlocked and mark them as viewed. I should really put some more effort into customizing the look of my guy. I'll do it when the season's over. Really not that worried what my guy looks like. Sorry, we're just having a look at all the cars there. Saw the F2 cars. Might do a season one day in the F2 cars. Or maybe a couple of races. Probably a couple of races. So we've got 4 races to go. We've got USA, we've got Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. In with a shot of the title still. It's a big day today. We could take the lead in the championship. We could. We probably won't. But we'll see how we go. COTA's not particularly... I mean, I'd like the track, but I'm not particularly quick at COTA. Relatively speaking. I mean, compared to the AI, I don't know. Compared to other people, I'm not as good. I'm not brave enough on the in the high speed parts of the track. That whole first sector has such a flow to it. It's so easy to just like cut corners as well. I don't have that precision anymore, really. I don't know why I chose the McLaren here, actually. I mean, I am driving the McLaren in career mode, but I was meant to pick the Mercedes, so I can get a time on the leaderboard in time trial. I'll go in. I'll do a lap in here, and I'll go in the Mercedes, and I can compare the two at least. Because that's something I've not done before. I've not compared the actual performances of the two cars. Obviously we know the Merc is really quick. In career mode I think we're like 5th fastest still. Just something stupid like that. I mean, so far we're up on the Ghost by a big margin. If only it was that easy today. It wouldn't be that interesting if it was that easy today. Hoping we can put on a good fight today. Pretty conservative lap, really. Missed a couple of apexes. Bit messy. Let me change the car. I've never done that before. I've never gone into a time trial session before and picked the car that I shouldn't have been look, the car I'm driving in career mode. I'm normally going for the fast one so I can set a benchmark lap. That's normally why I do. That's normally why I pick the Mercedes. Already just in a straight line. Car's just better. I don't think that turn one was pretty good in the McLaren, to be fair. This is literally my first lap of the circuit. I mean, I don't think the track's actually changed for a couple of years in this game. So all the reference points are the same. It's this part that catches me out. It's the direction change that catches me out every time. Well, we're way quicker, that's for sure. And there we go. I mean, if track limits were on strict in this race today, I'd be in big trouble. So easy to go all four wheels off the track at many points at this circuit. So these are the kind of races where we have to put the rules on relaxed in terms of track warnings. You know, I'll try my best to fit the car within the lines and within the confines of the racetrack. There's just some instances where you can't do that, or it's a slight misjudgment and you're off the road. It doesn't gain you time, but your four wheels off the track and it marks it as an invalidated lap. Before you know it, I've got a 5-second time penalty. Got 5 of them. And I've just finished 24 seconds ahead of first place as well, so that 25-second time penalty has just cost me the championship lead. It's as easy as that. So no, we keep the corner cut rules on relaxed, or whatever the one below strict is. Got enough BS to worry about. What with all the engine, well, the 2 engine penalties I've had this season. You know, we're running out of power units. I think we've still got a fresh power unit though. I'm planning to change it into the 4th and final unit today for this race, and hopefully it should last the rest of the season. That's the plan. We'll take a look once we've done a couple of laps here. We'll go into career mode and we'll take a look at the situation. This car just sticks. Nearly 2 seconds quicker than the McLaren time. And granted, it wasn't a particularly good lap from there either. Both my McLaren and Mercedes laps were pretty bad. Loads of time to be found, I think, here. Not that I'm going to focus too much on getting that in the time trial. Yeah, a bit wide. This bit here. Line yourself up. Yeah, that's how we want it. Had no oversteer there. Traction was good. A bit deep though into this hairpin. Very deep into the hairpin. Bit messy. Not good really. I'll give it one more time lap. If I don't improve, I don't improve. I think I've got all the braking references figured out. We've still got so much to do yet anyway. So typically it's an early stream this time around. Normally I make sure I have tea first before I jump on. So normally I'm up and running 7:30, 8 o'clock normally in the evening. That's normally my usual go time. I've gone literally straight from work. Literally stopped working and came straight on here. I'm hoping to well, we'll get the race done. That normally takes 2 hours just to get to the end of that. And then hopefully I'll have a break, have some tea. And then I've got a selection of games I can play this weekend. I can carry on with Cyberpunk potentially. Trying to finish a story on that, and it's a bit of a grind. I'm not going to lie. Not my game of the year anyway. That's for sure. Like ignoring like how broken it is and the fact my 970 doesn't run the game at higher than 40 frames per second. Just the story just isn't capturing me as much as I thought it might, perhaps. And then Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood Alpha is out this weekend. And I've got a key for that, so hoping I can play some of that. I don't know what the rules are on streaming it though, so I'll have to look into it, but I'm definitely playing a bit of that over the weekend. Before the alpha closes on Monday. So yeah, thought I'd get the race out of the way early. I did set a target of getting the season done and dusted by Christmas, so I've got a week to get 4 races fitted in. So I'm already planning ahead, trying to figure out when I can actually do some of these races. Dropped a couple of attempts in that last sector, but hey, that lap will do. Let's end it there. We're here for the main event really today. And that's the career mode. Yeah. Hang on, where's that last sector? I didn't lose too much really, did I? My personal best was, I was within just under a tenth slower. That's okay. Obviously loads of time still to be found in that, but no biggie. Okay. Let's check the sitch in career mode today. So, last race was Monday? Yeah, Monday, 4 days ago. That was our last stream. In Sochi. Had to start from the back. No, it wasn't Sochi, it was Japan. And that was a very interesting one. So we had a few incidents, well I say incidents, a couple of tangles with Hamilton while we were trying to lap traffic. Where he rejoined dangerously and broke his wing. And he had to 2-stop as a result of that, so that plunged him out of the points. Meanwhile, Bottas won, couldn't keep up with Bottas. I mean, he kept extending the lead, it was like 10 seconds the gap in the end. And I held on to second, so that's really made the championship picture look quite interesting. We were 24 points behind going into Japan, and that gap's now been slashed to 6 points. Bottas is only 9 points behind, so he scored the full points. He got the win and the fastest lap. So it was going to be 10 points, and then he snatched the fastest lap in the last half of the race. And that gap is down to 9. So there's 3 people covered by 9 points in the championship, just a little over. Well, the gap between first and second for a race win. So it really is anyone's at the moment. I keep looking at this table thinking I've won. Hang on, how many races have I won? I've won 8 races, and that's not enough to be in the championship lead still. Just shows how consistent Hamilton's been. Like, normally when he's not winning, he's in second. So he's been that good. Side to Slip has a couple of poor races in the second half so far. You know, that 13th in Japan wasn't that good. He qualified down in 10th, I think, in Hungary, and just couldn't pass anyone. In Singapore, he got caught out again. He was slow in qualifying and paid the price for that as well. So, you know, there's chances. I mean, that being said, he could just go on to ace the next 4 races. I really don't know what the pace is going to be like right now. Okay, so the R&D, the power unit situation looks like this. So we took a grid penalty in Sochi 2 races ago, so we could get a new part into our power unit allocation, which should set us up quite nicely for these next 4 races. I'm thinking I could probably do some races with some of these parts still. I'm just wary the ICE and the MGUH are going to go into yellow. I mean, if they aren't already, but they go in there in this next race. 61% though, still on the MGUH, so I'm inclined to keep that for another race. The ICE I'm slightly concerned about. So we're on 72% now. I think that might be like a practice. I might just turn that into a practice engine. And just have that running in FP1 and FP2. And then get it switched in FP3 in time for quali. That's what I'm probably thinking, because I don't want to put too much mileage on Power Unit 4. I only need that for qualifying in the race, really. So, okay, I'm going to keep 3 on at the moment. 3 for that. Yeah, the energy store will be fine. The turbocharger as well. It's on 64%. I could probably stretch another race out of that. Yeah, I could easily probably do that. Okay, let's do that. And then the R&D. So we are still 6th. Still a 6th fastest car. And we're going to lose all of our parts as well for good measure in the regulation change. So the plan is now we're just going to keep developing the car. We're going to lose all those parts for next year. And hopefully I won't be a McLaren driver for next season. That's the plan. So don't tell anyone. But we're going to ditch McLaren at the end of the year. Let's do it. Okie doke. And it's going to be mixed conditions in the race. Just what we wanted. I can live with that. Oh, it's going to be wet. Oh, practice is a washout though. So I've got to get all our running in FP1. Actually, no, I can probably do a few programs in FP2 and be okay. Then it's getting rainy, heavy rain it looks like in 3. Okay. That's alright, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It just minimises our practice running. Slightly. Only slightly. Which is probably good really for the power units. Alrighty.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Alright, out we go. So what did we learn at Suzuka last week? I mean, that was the first time I got legitimately outpaced by Mercedes for a long time. I can't even tell you where they were quicker. It was just everywhere. It was very hard to... High-speed corners. And there's a few of them here. Not as many. Got no grip immediately here. Yeah, so they were really good. Really strong. So I hope that doesn't really carry over for into this race. I'm kind of screwed if they keep that pace up. Very lucky that Hamilton had the damage that he got. Oh, I'm pretty sure I hit that barrier, but okay. Yeah, so I'm very lucky that Hamilton went in for his pit stop. He didn't really need to go in, really. He was still fast enough to probably still make the best of a bad situation, really, but AI being AI, I guess.
is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Don't ask me why I was out on the bread. Just a second. Wasn't looking. Yeah, I mean, even if I'm thinking Hamilton was second in the race, so I would have, I could have very easily been 27 points behind him today. Instead, it's 6, only 6 points. So even if we win, if it's a win, it doesn't matter where he comes. He can even get fastest lap. It doesn't matter. We will be we'll be even on points if he comes second. And he gets the fastest lap. We'll be ahead on win count. I certainly didn't expect to win the amount of races that we've done so far. Like, it's so strange. I mean, it's a consistent theme, I think, across Cody's games. Now that I think about it, with the seasons that I've done in the past, where the AI start off competitively and strong, and seem to be quite quick, and then there's like a series of races in the middle where they just let up for some reason, where they're just not as good at some of these circuits. And I don't know if that's just I don't know if that's deliberate or if that's just something that's just been overlooked, but it certainly feels that the AI are certainly less challenging at some tracks. I mean, I think we went off the back of some difficult races in the first 5 races, went to Baku and won it by like 20 seconds. For some reason. So I wonder if we've got to a period where I'll get the gate. No, maybe not. Yeah, I wonder if we got to, that period where we've gone through the middle part of the season. Maybe they're going to really make the AI really strong in the second part. Like, too strong for me.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
Alright, let's do a lap and hit the gates. Oh, I'm gonna miss it again. Shit. Glad I didn't say something stupid like if I miss a gate I'm gonna quit the game or something, because that would have been over. Oh, here comes another gate missed. Missing these braking points. They're like by miles as well. It's not even close. Granted, I'm on tyres that I'm probably not going to drive for the rest of the weekend, but
Program complete.
that was slightly more awkward than I was expecting. That program. Okay.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Some of these corners I don't know whether second or third gear is best. Don't forget I'm saving the tyres here. I'm trying to. Well, that made no difference whatsoever. Damn it.
Let's speed up. Our tyre data is no good unless we're doing a representative pace.
I saw that I was going to struggle with the lap time, so I tried to use a bit more energy there.
Program.
Oh, good job. I'm taking no chances this time. Don't know what the hell that line was. Super tyre saving line. Half of least resistance all the way around the outside of the turn. That's better. That's an extra lap on the power unit that I didn't need. That won't come to bite me, but you know, it could. It could. Just imagine on the last lap at Abu Dhabi. Need to survive the final lap. You know, the power unit conks out. It's all because I've done an extra lap in practice that one time.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Whoops. Always stash a brake there at that corner. It's either lock up really badly or brake too early for the corner. There's no in between. That's one. Let's do the ERS management, and then I will do the next session after that. I think I want to do my race practice in the rain, I think, when it rains next session.
This is the ERS management test.
Got a feeling that might come in handy
Managing your battery charge.
if it starts to rain in the middle of the race.
Throughout the lap, the higher you will score. Use your overtake button for maximum power, but remember, that will drain energy rapidly.
Looks very tight on lap time here. I didn't really want to deploy any energy for this lap, but looks like it's going to be a tough one. Normally when they set difficult objective times, it's normally a challenging race, usually. Alright, let's wrap that up. Let's wrap FP1 up. Where am I going? There. It's like I've forgotten. I've forgotten what to do.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Hamilton, Bottas, and Max Verstappen. What an incredible...
Feels like this happening more and more these days. I just keep forgetting stuff or having mind blanks. It's not good. I am an old man though. Okay, P2. I think I'm going to need to set a reminder to make sure I change that power unit in FP3 as well. I need the ICE changed before qualifying. Okay.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
I can barely see the curbs. They blend in with the light on the racetrack. Now this will be a hard one in the wet because there's so many kind of traction zones that you power out of. So it remains to be seen how quick we will be in the wet. I'm hoping we'll have pace. That's what I'm optimistic about. That's why I was kind of a little excited that it rained earlier. So we have good pace in the wet. Generally, not in the full wet. It's the intermediate condition where we're really shining. Oh, that's not great though. Again, still struggling to meet even the race strategy time there without using a bit of boost.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Oh no! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nah, I'm gonna flashback that. It's only practice. I won't do that in the race, but car didn't agree with that turn there. I was just having a tank slapper for about 50 meters down the road. Nah, I've done the same mistake again this time around as well. I mean, that high-speed section, you know, works well in the dry, but in the wet, like, I don't even know the racing line through that bit. I'm just understeering way too much in those parts. That would be a struggle in the race, in the rain. If it rains in the race, that's what I was trying to say. Oh, too deep. Oh, wheel spin in 6th gear, man. Good enough though. One more lap.
We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Bit early on the brakes there. I tried to stick to the curb that time and it kind of pitched me into a bit of oversteer. Couldn't get it right either way. Slow it down, don't lock up. Cool. Again, having to cheat with the energy just to get inside the lap time. Maybe we're not looking as good in the wet as perhaps thought. So with all these traction zones, that's where it's difficult. Car's always trying to break away under power. I'm being so tentative on throttle at the moment. I'm getting wheel spin through this corner, which isn't helping. Oh, mind the curb.
Great lap.
That'll do. Should we do the qualifying one? Or should we do wait for FP3 where it's even wetter? Let's do that. guy.
The session has
Cool.
drawn to a close,
Unlock some more
so
gloves
let's
with those
review our
XP
top
probably.
three. Verstappen, Hamilton, and Alexander Albon. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though.
Just a 15 seconds off there. That's okay. It's been bigger, those gaps. Okay, so FP3. Right, so we'll go in, quali sim, change the ICE, go to qualifying. Full wet. Let's do it. I think the weather forecast said moderate rain, so we're looking at intermediate weather.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will
So this, hopefully, is just a one-off.
to beat.
Because this feels horrific already. I didn't even go through that corner full throttle at all at any point. Alright, here we go. What kind of absurd lap time have they set us? Oh, that's horrific understeer. No, that's not good. Oh, I can't even see the corner. Look at the time I'm losing. How am I going to beat that? Well, great first sector. Doing nothing wrong. I'm doing nothing wrong. Wow, car just feels like trash. But we're so far off that it's not even worth doing the simulation again, honestly.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run.
No, you don't say. I'm going to ignore that. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Right, so power unit. So the ICE must check. It's up to 78%. I lost 6% in practice already. Come off it. Now I'm worried about the turbo and the MGUH.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now.
So that needs to change anyway. We need to put the ICE, swap that out. And now I'm thinking, does the turbo need to be changed? It could probably do another race, right?
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:50.4.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. Okay, let's qualify.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three.
So that lap wasn't that bad, all things considered. It stayed wet the whole time.
And if today's
We're only a
practice
tenth
is
off
anything to go by,
off Norris.
we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
I mean, 2 seconds behind the Mercs, but hey, not worried about that. It's not like I'm close to them in the championship or anything.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Will it be a problem for you if the weather doesn't clear up? have any comments about this team?
Why are you asking? You thinking I'll go to Alfa Romeo? Great team with a strong legacy.
Great. Well, that's it.
Way back in the 50s. Amazing. Sign me up. Nolden to Alfa Romeo confirmed.
If it were me, this is probably where I'd invest.
Just looking at other parts that we can buy before we're really driving McLaren into the ground here. It feels like a bit of a risk doing this, but no point buying durability parts. Need more downforce, so you can always have more downforce. Let's go. Oh, make sure I've got the right setup on.
We'll make the changes you request.
Okay, let's go. Well, this is it. This is the test now. Are we close to Mercedes? Please be close. Oh, this is going to be a stressful championship ending. 4 races for me. Hopefully Suzuka was just a fluke. Please be a fluke. Still too early on the brakes, really. It's always a tricky turn 1. And no worries about wheel spin there because it's not wet. Oh, understeer though. That's throwing me off. Too deep on the brakes again. I told you, it's either too early or a lock up. Go straight on. I don't know what that lap time was. Alright, there we go. 1:30.3. Well, that's another straight on. Not gonna lie, it's not looking good here. Oh no. 1:30.3. I was only doing 32s in the Merkin trial. Granted, I know they've had their car developed, but that's fast. I mean, bear in mind this has been a really bad lap, so I'm not expecting to be even closer. Shh. What's that? 1.5 seconds off. I make that. Oh my god. Lando, what? Fastest sector 1. I'm 8 tenths off Lando. This isn't good. Oh jeez. This is looking like a bloodbath, I think. This isn't gonna go well. Oh. Well, I don't know I have full capacity in my battery either. Okay, come on, you can surely improve on that shithouse lap. Oh, a bit wide there. It's hard to get over to the left side there to line up here.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Hang on. Just had a warning on my TV saying it's going to switch off in 60 seconds. Brilliant. There we go. Oh, the joys of driving in single player. I can just pause the game and do that. If I was in a league race, I wouldn't be able to do that. It would all be over. The TV's just trying to protect me, you know, from this thrashing that we're being subjected to. How you feel, by the way? Still only 9th. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. Oh, man. Who's ahead of us? Everyone. Perez can get... We could be out the top 10 here. Like, legitimately. We're that far off the pace.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 31.1.
Not a chance in hell. If we got a shot at the championship lead here. My type was very misleading, I think. We only have 1 lap left. We're not even ahead of Lando yet. It's that middle sector, look at that. That's where it's all going. That's 4 tenths. I'm 4 tenths off Lando. 3.5 tenths. In sector 2. It's that corner as you're going up the top of the hill. Definitely that. I can't get out of there fast enough. They're on rails through there. Okay. Well, time to meet my maker. Save the battery. Right, so Norris has moved up the order, it looks like. So he's gone even faster somehow. I don't really know how I'm going to hold on, find a lap time and then hold on to it. Really. But we'll go for it. We have to. There's traffic. Immediately wide at turn 1. That wasn't a great turn 1. The traffic's going to obscure. Kerry ticked him. Oh, you're in trouble. I'm going to ban you for that. Well, that's not good, is it?
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Oh no, what's it going to be?
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3.
10th.
Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying
Oh
laps,
no.
we now have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
That was legitimately 10th as well. That wasn't, I've dropped a huge amount of time somewhere. That's there's some 10ths. There's some 10ths there. But I mean, realistically, I wasn't breaking. Ugh, I wouldn't have even got, it would have been a push to get 7th, even in that session. That's how bad the pace is. That's insane. And it's Hamilton ahead as well. It's not good. It's not good. It's not what we've come to see. Oh, to make matters worse, Vettel actually beat me in a qualifying session. Why so much struggles? I don't know. It's just Kota. They've really stepped up. I know it's Suzuka, the AI are really quick. AI were really quick at Suzuka. And now they're really quick here. It's the high-speed corners again. It's a bit for the traction. The traction zones, actually, they're very strong at. Sector 1 particularly. Actually, no, it's the start of Sector 2. So, you know where the line is. You know, it's in the middle of all the wiggly corners still. In coming out of Sector 1. And you've got that one corner, you know, where in the real world, they'll track extend at the top of the crest. And then drop down before the hairpin down to the main straight. They're just really quick. They're just really quick through there. Guarantee that's where most of my time loss is. To Norris, anyway. So yeah, so we've got potential mixed conditions. I don't know what I want now. We weren't very quick in practice in the wet either. So this isn't good. Okay. Let's do it. I must now get my Kota.
Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Raikkonen delighted the world by winning for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what I wonder is in store for us today. We have 10 turns to the left and 10
Most
to the
brain
right
fades in a race, maybe.
Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking
I can maybe take that record.
12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see, with the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri
He's in the 29s there. It's a joke. They're so fast. They've hit God mode now. Hamilton's now going to win the next 4 and he's going to be like, yeah, there wasn't really a championship fight in the first place. Down in 10th, that's awful.
Raikkonen, Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Roman Grosjean, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
We need a good result today if we want to catch Hamilton in the Drivers' Championship.
Oh dear. Strategy looks pretty basic, doesn't it? Wait, are they going to stick me on hards again and then put me on the inferior tyre? Is this what they're playing again? Could rain though, couldn't it? Interesting. PlayStation did delist Cyberpunk. I'm not surprised. It's a big thing to do though. I mean, games have come out broken before. Big statement there. Right on Christmas as well. It's gonna hurt. Well, got no other choice. I'm gonna have to do this race. I was looking forward to this before the night started. Oh, it's gonna bunch up. Alright, now we'll be able to see in real time just where we're losing our time to these guys. It's this corner here. It's this part. It's this section. On power. They're just very quick. They can take that corner with more power, more throttle than me. The AI have illegal traction control. Well, Stewart's inquiry is after the race. Just don't mess up the braking zones as well. Really struggling through all of these braking events around the track, it seems, tonight.
That's what we like to see at the start. Well done.
Oh, Stroll's going defensive. This isn't helping. And he was very good out of there. He had a good exit. I was sitting there lining him up thinking, yeah, I'm going to get him here. Too far back, really. Well, damage limitation activated. All we can hope for is Bottas to do a mad one, because that would just tighten the championship up a little bit. I'm bound to lose points to both of them. I'd rather lose more points to Bottas at this stage than to Hamilton. Lock up by Stroll. Come on, let's get him. We've got plenty of fuel to play with. And that's the pass. Hook the brake bias to 50. Cheers, Bono. Good advice.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead. Leclerc ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap
2 stop?
1:35.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on.
Back by around 2/10 each lap.
Hang on, so, wait. So, Leclerc's 2 stopping. Is that the general strategy here? Is that a general consensus? Are they 2 stopping? Because I've been put on a 1 stop here. They're going to make me 1 stop. If I'm 1 stopping, that could be a game changer.
Leclerc is ahead of you.
Need to hear that again.
The car in front is 0.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.3. You're dropping back by around 2/10 each lap.
So we have... Oh, as well, the question is, who else is 2 stopping? Because that is that's a big call. It's been a long time since we've had a strategy divergence anywhere. Most of the races in the middle part of the season have just been 1 stoppers the whole time. It's been very boring. But this changing things. I think we're slightly slightly slower, aren't we, than these guys ahead of us as well. I mean, they're all dragging each other along, or DRSing each other along here. I'm like tantalizingly close, but just can't get within range. Very much depends when they're going to come in here. So I'm told I can go to lap 8. So lap 8 for a 1-stop. So these guys really should be coming in a bit earlier.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Certainly faster than those behind us. Man, the Mercs are in a race of their own. They can still 2-stop and probably win. How long's the pit lane? Is it a long one? Or is the speed limit slow? I actually don't know. I don't drive this track enough to actually know what the proper strategies are. I mean, can't get enough of Melbourne. I feel like I'm driving Melbourne like every other week for some reason or another, starting some new season here and there. It's not often you get to the end of seasons and you end up racing at these tracks. I need these guys to start fighting. Or to stop, ideally. That would be nice. Alright, still going. Well, what's the play? What are they doing?
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15
Oh,
minutes
here we go. Just to add extra trouble.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Wait, what? Why am I on the soft? It told me I was doing a soft and then hard, right? That's what happened at the start of the race. That's what they told me. They told me to 1-stop. I'm so confused.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now. Leclerc ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:35.8. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
So... Oh, there's so much going on. I'm so confused. So, do I go on to hard? Knowing I could 1-stop the end of the race? Possibly. That's what the strategy originally told me. But for some reason they've put me on the strategy where I'm now going on to the soft again. Or do I go on the soft and then it could rain? So ideally I'd want to go on the softer tyre to maximise the time I've got on faster tyres before it gets wet. So the safer option is to go on hard. And going aggressive is to go on the soft, like they want me to do. And then switch on to the inters, I'm assuming. Oh, my head's a mess. I can't even think properly.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I don't expect that forecast is going to change that much. Let's burn off some fuel while we're at it. Oh. You guys see that stutter? That wasn't just me. Lag spiking in a single player race now. So these guys must be committing to the same strategy as me. You would think.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Decisions. What do we reckon? Soft tyre? It rains, I switch the inters? Or I'll go into hard and cover off the possibility that it might not rain and I can one-stop the race? Potentially. I don't know what to do! Because none of them have gone in yet either. So I don't even know what tyres they're going to go on to. "10 minutes to rain."
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain
So-
in 10 minutes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Medium? Do a mad one and sell the tyres for ages. Or go soft. Medium gives me a bit of longevity and a bit of pace. It's like a balance between the two, I guess. But it won't make the end. I'm going to do one more lap. I'm going to do one more lap at least. Yeah, people going in now. There's a Merc already in, so let's spot what tyres he's on. Soft. Hamilton on soft.
Okay, the car behind has newer tyres than you. Maintain our gap if possible.
I think it'll rain in some form. If they're predicting it's going to rain, chances are they're right. It just depends on how long it's going to take. 10 minutes is still a long way, you know, we're still not that far into the race, really. So it will rain at the end. The question I think now is just whether I go medium or soft. Really, it just depends when it rains.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15
Oh, that
minutes.
ETA is changing as well.
Tyre at the moment.
I'm gonna go medium, I think. Go medium because that weather isn't as clear as I want it to be, and these guys might have to stop again. If they stop again because they've gone on soft, I'm gonna go medium, just so it hopefully the tyres will last.
Lando in the pits.
Lando's in as well. Whoops. Go, 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 go.
Complete. Go now.
I might have held him up. Whoops. My bad.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So I'm sacrificing the pace here. I'm more gambling that it's gonna hopefully rain around the same time, or just after the time they stop. Make their second stop. Because if they make their second stop and then it rains, then I'm in the money here. No one else on the grid has medium tyres at the moment, though. It looks like. These guys are going long as well.
to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
No! No! Gimme! RIP the front wing.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor
It wasn't Kimmy, it was Gio. Damn it, Roman! It's still staying out. This is a joke. No, Grosjean behind me. Sorry. Grosjean forced me into the late braking. Which I then proceeded to slam into Gio.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Great. Oh, this could be a painful stint.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
So there's Albon behind me, who I'm assuming is quicker. I mean, he's on the tyres. He's got the tyre advantage. He also has the front wing advantage.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.9 seconds.
I mean, we were talking about the strategy. Didn't really account into the fact that I'm an idiot. Didn't really factor that in, did we, guys? Well, Albon's coming like a train, it looks like. Hello. Right on cue. There's a Mercedes that's really stretched their lead out as well. I'm assuming that's Hamilton, which is bad news for everyone involved. Kvyat's on hard, so they are one stopping. This is going to be easy for him. Oh, he's just going to go past here.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Really, I don't want it back. He's just going to cruise past again. I just need to run my own race here. It's not looking good. We're looking at like 7th or 8th at the moment. We're going to get trolled by the rain as well. It's not going to turn up, is it?
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain dries seem like the best tyre for now.
It's getting a tiny bit more overcast. Is that just me? Stroll's in. He's on medium. So again, he's committed to the one stop, but he's pit very late. 12 laps on soft. Kvyat's ahead of Stroll as well, so hopefully he should hold him up for a little bit. Again, not really looking behind me. So hang on, so who's ahead? There's a Renault that still hasn't gone in. Holding out for the rain. Guaranteed they're on hard tyres as well. The Renault could save the day here because he's starting to bunch everyone up. Unless he stops right now on this lap and I'll be so sad. Has he gone in? Damn it, he's gone in! I'm so mad right now. Ricardo on medium. There's the 2 Red Bulls, it's the 2 Ferraris. We've got a front wing change to worry about as well. So... oh, we've got a mountain to climb. The rain needs to hurry up as well, because we're running out of laps. We're halfway now.
Albon ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old.
Oops.
We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 34.6. You're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. The gap to the car ahead is 3.4 seconds.
Nothing but good news there from Jeff. Look how dark it's gotten.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Albon's just ahead. Push for the position. Gap to car in front is 3.5 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:35.0. We're slower by 9/10 a lap.
Need a miracle. Jeff is a stumbly, honking baller. Not tumbly like Ninja though, like me. Okay, so lap 15. When did they all come in? Lap 8? So I anticipate they're going to start stretching these tyres out until a point where they need to switch to inters. Because if they're only lasting 8 laps for these guys up front, then they should be in next lap, you would think.
Yellow flag.
Where's the yellow? Someone's breaking down.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
It's Verstappen. Points for us. Don't care. We'll take that. 2 more points.
Okay, clear.
I mean, he's kind of released the Ferraris a little bit, but...
Some information on Verstappen. They are out of the race.
cheers, Jeff. Oh, that was a slightly naughty cut. Doesn't matter anyway, because the exit was terrible. Right, will they be coming in? So, Vettel came in on lap 8. Leclerc was in on the next lap after that, I think, as was I. The question is, will they keep stretching those tyres out until it rains, or will they be going in for a second stop and shooting themselves in the foot? We've got our fingers crossed for option B.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated updated as the conditions change.
I mean, the longer the rain holds out, it's it could do me a favour. Right, both Mercs have stayed out. Both Ferrari, they're all staying out. They're all staying out at the moment. I've seen a raindrop on my screen there. I think I can see something. You won't be able to see it on the pixelated stream. Yeah, it's starting to rain. It's just starting to rain. It's happening, boys. We're a bit far away from everyone, really. So we need to... Timing is everything here. These guys have got to hold out a bit longer though on their soft tyres. But it's alright, it's gonna rain.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Now we'll really see what happens. Will they start falling off, pace-wise? So far in intermediate conditions, it's not been their strongest suit. We've done very well in intermediate conditions this season. But will we have enough laps to do any damage? Everyone is still out. So presumably waiting for that crossover now.
Albon is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 6.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.9. You're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap.
I mean, right now I'm not fast enough, but very much in no man's land at the moment.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.3 seconds.
Albon had a late stop, I believe. That's why he's so fast at the moment. Starting to go pretty quickly, it feels like.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
We're about a lap away, I think. Tyres don't feel that great already. I could have gone in there. Bottled it.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't...
Full wet? No way.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
It'll be Inters for sure. But I just need to get it right. I want to maximise the amount of time. I mean, they're gaining time. Still, no, I should have gone in. Should have gone in then. I was hesitant, wasn't I? They're all going to start filing in this lap, I reckon. I'm not really giving myself enough time, really. Wow, look how slow I am at the moment.
MFD for a
Yeah, it was right now. Both Mercs have stayed out.
Confirmed.
Right, both Ferraris have gone in, so one's going to suffer here. Oh, that's not good. Leclerc's been held up this whole time. Ah, the front wing. Forgot about that. Should have switched it off.
Release, release.
That's painful. Shouldn't have. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait! They're on... Look at the tyres!
Pit strategy complete.
Leclerc and Albon on...
Tires.
They've gone on dries. They've gone on dries. Kvyat's on inters, Stroll's on inters. Everyone else has gone on dries. Oh no, what have they done? And the Mercs have played a blinder, it seems, because neither of them went in there. So they've not been screwed over. Oh no! I say with a massive grin on my face.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Oh, what have they done? They've proper shot themselves in the foot. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're catching big time now. These guys will surely come in again. They're on the wrong tyre. All of them are on the wrong tyre. Both Mercs have gone in. I'm assuming they've gone on inters. We'll find out very shortly. We are catching Leclerc. Look how much we've just closed in this lap. Bear in mind, he was 7 seconds up the road. He had to double stack, granted. He's got no grip. In they go. What the hell happened there? They're all in the pits again.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button. The gap to the car ahead is 10.8 seconds.
Well, just like that. What the hell happened there? I mean, I wasn't cheated into it, was I really? But that's a very poor call from the AI. Like three of them. The three of them did it. And now both Mercs have gone on the inters. Bottas leading though. Didn't realise he was the lead Merc. Hamilton is in second, so all of a sudden we're in a good position. What happened? I'm so confused by that whole situation. I mean, we're not going to catch the guys ahead. They're so far clear. We haven't got many laps to go. It's all about just hanging in there and seeing how good our pace is in the wet here. Yeah, only a 4-point gain for Hamilton. And if anything, Bottas will gain the most. So it's gonna... I think Hamilton's... Yeah, Hamilton will still be in the lead. But the gap will be even closer. Bottas will be only... what? I can't do maths. 3 points? The gap will be 3 points between Hamilton and Bottas at the top of the championship. And I'll be 10 behind, I think. So... We're hanging on. I mean, we've got to get to the end of the race yet, but this is another big moment I was not expecting. A gift. Like, we knew the rain was going to throw up some shenanigans anyway. we based our strategy around it, but it really looked like it was over, and then they still went and put dry tires on anyway. Oh dear, 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 dear.
Hamilton is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 24.3 seconds. They're on fresh inters. The time last lap was a 2:7.2.
Don't actually know how that compares, but I imagine we're holding station. We're pulling away from everyone behind, so
Okay,
that's
gap
good.
ahead is 24.2 seconds. The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
I'm not even going to look at the power unit at the moment. Just focused on getting us home. This track bites in the wet. At the slightest heavy press of the throttle, I'm going to lose time. The engine better not blow up. I will actually cry after the race I've just had. Right, quick look at the power unit. We should be safe. I mean, turbocharger has gone up to 75%, but again, that should be enough to get us to the end. We did make a decision not to use our new turbocharger. We will use the new one next time. We've only got 3 races after this, so we might as well just put the whole new power unit in. Put all the new parts in. That should last us 3 races. Big engine boost, exactly. We need it, especially just in time for Mexico, where it's massive straight. We need some big moves in the next few races now. Because I mean, Mercedes have really just upped the pace. Past 2 races, they've been so fast. I think we're marginally quicker than Hamilton, only marginally. Nothing to really make any impression.
I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
That's fine.
Our gap to the car in front is 24.1 seconds.
So much boost to use as well. MotoGP line down the back straight.
The rain's getting worse. Be very careful.
Oh, just what I want to hear. Mercedes might pit for wets on the last lap. Oh, I've lost the rear wing. Or DRS, thank God. Not the not the whole rear wing. No stress. Don't need DRS in here anyway. Again, holding good pace. Slightly concerning that it does get worse. If it does get worse, the guys behind might start catching, but we should have enough of a buffer with 4 laps to go, surely. I'm not going to lose 11 seconds of lap time unless I have a major incident. Don't jinx it. I didn't mean to jinx it. Woo! Okay, keep going. Again, still matching Hamilton, by the 10th, almost.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh no. Oh no. What was that? What was that? Okay, we survived. I don't know what on earth that was. Massive game freeze there. I'm not letting this go. Oh my god.
The gap to the car ahead is 23.
Throw me one of those again. I'll do a full. I'll do the full race flashback. The mid-race save. I will go back to it. Don't make me do it, see, Cody's, because I will do it. Especially grateful I didn't have that freeze in the middle of a fast corner either.
Push, push. Use your overtake button.
3 to go.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, fuel shouldn't be an issue. Mark's starting to find speed again. I think that's just because the conditions are starting to drop as well here. Starting to get worse, starting to become more towards full wet, and they're normally faster in the full wet condition. So I think that's just evidence that the track's getting it's a bit worse. We're not going to pit again though, we should be fine. Or maybe Mercedes are just upping their pace. We're still in the 47s, so.
Vettel is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 12.0 seconds. They're on old Inters. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:47.5.
Pace is pretty similar with Seb as well. So who knows if it was if it stayed, if they'd actually went in for Inters first time round and they'd be ahead, would I have caught them?
1 lap of fuel remaining.
Probably not, really. I think I've only gained what 3 or 4 seconds on them. I think they were like a good 8 seconds clear, and I had to have a front wing change as well.
Gap to car in front is 25.2 seconds.
Okay, one to go. Keep it on the island. These gaps are massive. So far off. 34
This
seconds.
is your final lap of the race.
Hurry up! Oh my god, okay. I'm going. I knew it was a bad idea to stream early. I'm hungry as well. Oh, a bit of wheel spin. Didn't need to go full throttle there. Bring it home. Bring it home. Are you about tonight, Phil? Maybe play some Back for Blood? If I can even do that. Should be able to do multiplayer with your friends, right? I'm not just making it up. Sweet, let's do that later then, if that's alright. I'm gonna go have tea after this, so... and maybe I'll come back and stream. What is the rules on streaming for Back for Blood? Is it allowed? Oh yeah, go watch go watch Mandalorian. Go watch that with your tea. Right now. Do it now. I'm commanding you to do it now. Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna make it. Bottas has won the race. Hamilton's second with fastest lap. And somehow, from out of nowhere, we're gonna get third. Cross the line.
Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Whew. That was real lucky. That was so lucky. Oh, but we're still there. We're still able to make the championship slightly interesting.
It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. So after a magnificent race,
And
we can now see
everything
the
went
drivers
that
making
my
their
way.
to the podium.
Started
Once again, it's the
starting
top
10th.
heroes who take top
That's the
spot.
best possible result that could have happened. Like Bottas winning, Hamilton second. I mean, he got fastest lap, which isn't what we wanted, but whatever. And then third. Whew. We were so far behind, but my god, we were lucky when the rain came when it did. Clearly someone wants us taking this championship down to the wire. Okay.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid
I mean, look at
ground.
that. We were a second and a half off the pace in the dry.
Rank as your driver of the day.
Slightly behind
To the McLaren
in the
where
wet,
they finished compared to where they
but
started.
nowhere near as far behind as we were in the dry.
Field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
It's
And so lucky that the other guys behind me all went on the wrong tyre at the wrong time.
For the whole team. Well, Ant, an end to another
Man, Leclerc really
fantastic
suffered.
weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next.
Down to 10th. He was right in that lead group fighting for the podium at the during the dry stint. And he was nowhere. Okay. But how does this affect the championship? I mean, the top three are still pretty close. The gap between first and second is even closer. 3 points between the two Macs. I hope we can get a bit closer than where we were. We were 6 points behind. We've lost 4 today. But the fact that Bottas won does us a favour because Hamilton didn't manage to extend that gap, really. So it could still go either way. Got a bit of a sinking feeling that Mercedes have started to turn it up a little bit in terms of pace. I mean, they just walked Suzuka. And they've run away with the race here today as well. Hopefully we'll be more competitive in the next 3. I mean, Suzuka, they were extremely good through high-speed corners. And they've been extremely good here today in the traction zone. So I see no obvious weakness in the car. But we just need to be a bit better. I don't know. There was no way I was going to be able to match these guys. We were 10th, legitimately, on pace in qualifying. It was awful. Somehow scabbed the third. We're still in the hunt, though. 10 points behind. We've got 3 races to go. The AI are really good at USA. Now we know that. I didn't know that before. But now we do. So, constructors, I don't think it really matters. We've got second wrapped up, I think. Mercedes have won the title already as well, so no big deal. Okay. 10 behind. 3 races to go.
The fans really seem to enjoy that.
We're still in the hunt. I'm just relieved we're in the hunt. I don't even care though. Both the Mercs beat me today.
During the race.
That was like the best damage limitation we could have done today. We were cutting our way through the field. I don't think we were. No comment on that one.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. We all underestimated you, didn't we?
I underestimated me. We were going to be 7th at best if in a more normal circumstance. That was just a dry race and played out exactly how it was meant to play out. There's no way we would have. No way we would have made it. Although to be fair, we were lining up for a one-stop race in the dry. So, in another world, maybe we won't know how that planned it out. But yeah, good stuff.
The weather was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage?
Get these questions out of the way.
Appreciate your time.
Any more invitational events, I wonder? Need to see if we get those upgrades, actually. Seeing as we're committing all of the MTC into developing the car for 3 races instead of having their car ready for next season. They're going to be terrible next season. It's going to be great. Okay, let's advance the time.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that's all lined up for the next race. Still miles behind there in the R&D. But we look alright. Okay. What's the plan for the rest of the week? Because I did say we'd get the season done before Christmas. I've got 6 days to get 3 races done. Now, just trying to think ahead. Sunday, there's a potential opportunity. Should be free Sunday evening. We'll get a race in there, I think. Monday's a no-go. Tuesday, possibly. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are the ones that are open, really. So I could do the races any time there. So I think Sunday we'll do something. And then I need to shore up my schedule. So I'll probably know more on Sunday, actually, what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to target the race on Sunday then. So we'll be back for that. If I'm allowed to stream the alpha for Back 4 Blood, then I'll probably stream with Phil later tonight. I'm going to go have tea now. So possibly be back later. But yeah, that's about it. That's enough of the racing for today. So yeah. Slightly earlier streams. Apologies to those that were coming in. It may be expecting to find me right at the start. We're actually at the end now, so just about to wrap up. Gonna wrap it up though. So I'll speak to you guys later on. Hopefully tonight. Hopefully I can stream tonight, so I'll probably be able to do that. If not, I'll see you Sunday. Right, pals. Take care. Cheers. Bye.